The galaxy was vast, teeming with civilizations as varied as the stars themselves. Some had risen and fallen long before humanity had learned to harness fire, while others had only recently breached the confines of their home worlds. Despite the infinite expanse of the cosmos, conflict was a constant. Wars were waged over resources, territory, and ideologies, often threatening the delicate balance that kept the galaxy from plunging into chaos. Among these civilizations, humanity had carved out a unique reputation, not as conquerors, inventors, or warriors, but as peacekeepers. The rise of humans as intergalactic diplomats was as unexpected as it was transformative. When humanity first encountered alien life, it had been a humbling experience. The vast technological and cultural advancements of their extraterrestrial counterparts left humans feeling small and unprepared. But what humanity lacked in technological sophistication, it made up for in adaptability and emotional intelligence. Their ability to connect, to empathize, and to think outside the confines of tradition quickly set them apart in galactic politics. Ellis Carter was one such diplomat, a legend among both human and alien circles. Known for their unyielding determination and knack for understanding even the most inscrutable cultures, Ellis had been summoned to one of the most critical negotiations in recent history. Two of the galaxy's most powerful empires, the Zaan Dominion and the Cora Collective, were on the brink of war. Their fleets, armed with planet-shattering weapons, were massing at the edges of their territories, each side accusing the other of espionage and territorial incursions. If conflict erupted, it would not be contained. The death toll would be catastrophic, and countless systems would burn. The council chamber where the negotiations were to take place was an architectural marvel, suspended in the void of space, a neutral ground for all parties involved. Its translucent walls offered a breathtaking view of the surrounding nebula, a reminder of the beauty that could be lost to war. Representatives from dozens of species filled the chamber, their forms as diverse as their homeworlds. The Zaan, with their towering crystalline bodies, refracted light into dazzling rainbows as they moved. The Cora, insectoid beings with iridescent shells, communicated through a complex symphony of clicks and vibrations. Between these two factions sat Ellis, the sole human, tasked with preventing a war that could end civilizations. Ellis began the proceedings with a gesture of respect, bowing deeply to both parties. The Zaan and the Cora, despite their animosity, observed the gesture, their tension palpable. Speaking through a universal translator, Ellis addressed the room. Esteemed representatives of the Zaan Dominion and the Cora Collective, we gather here not as enemies, but as stewards of our galaxy. Before we speak of war, let us first speak of understanding. The Zaan ambassador, a figure whose crystalline surface shimmered with hues of anger, was the first to respond. Understanding? The Cora have trespassed into our sovereign systems, mining resources that are rightfully ours. They have no respect for our boundaries. The Cora representative, their wings emitting an audible hum of agitation, clicked in rebuttal. Lies. It is the Zaan who have deployed espionage drones to steal our technology. We merely defended ourselves. The room erupted into a cacophony of accusations, each side presenting evidence to support their claims. Ellis remained calm, absorbing the information, their mind working tirelessly to find common ground. Humanity's strength lay not in overpowering arguments, but in finding the threads that connected even the most disparate parties. After hours of heated debate, Ellis raised a hand, commanding silence. Both of you speak of betrayal and mistrust, yet neither has sought to understand the other's perspective. What if these incursions were not acts of aggression but mistakes? The galaxy is vast, and even the most advanced species can err. Let us examine the evidence together, as allies seeking truth, rather than adversaries seeking victory. With painstaking effort, Ellis guided the two factions through a forensic analysis of the incidents. Experts from neutral species were brought in to verify findings. As the investigation unfolded, a startling revelation emerged. The incursions were the result of an ancient, automated defense system left behind by a long-extinct race. The system had been reactivated by shifts in the galactic core, causing it to target ships from both factions indiscriminately. The truth changed everything. The Zaan and Cora, who had been ready to annihilate one another, found themselves united against a common challenge. Together, they agreed to dismantle the rogue defense system, pooling their resources and expertise. What had begun as a negotiation to prevent war transformed into the foundation of an unprecedented alliance. Ellis watched the proceedings with a quiet satisfaction. The road to peace was never easy, but moments like this made it worthwhile. As the representatives departed, offering gestures of gratitude, Ellis reflected on humanity's place in the galaxy. They were not the strongest, nor the most advanced, but they had something unique to offer, a willingness to bridge divides, to see the potential for connection even in the midst of conflict. In the days that followed, the Zaan and Korra alliance grew, drawing in other species who saw the value of unity over division. Ellis returned to Earth a hero, though they humbly rejected the title. For them, the greatest reward was knowing that the galaxy had taken one more step toward harmony, and that humanity had played a part in shaping a future where diplomacy triumphed over war.